Hello everyone, I am Amit Bhuptani, Assistant Professor in Mechanical Engineering Department at Dr. Subhash Technical Campus, Junagadh. I welcome you all on today's presentation related with the subject Industrial Engineering. In our today's presentation, we will study about the topic that is methods of job evaluation. In our previous lecture, we had studied about job evaluation. Now we will study about various methods that job evaluation uses. So before we begin our today's presentation, let us have an overview of today's presentation. The first method that we will study, that is ranking method. Second method that we will study, that is grading method. And third method that we will study, that is factor comparison method. So let us begin with our first topic of discussion, that is ranking method. Again I am revising one. What is job evaluation? Job evaluation is a systematic approach which is used to identify the worth of the or the value of the job within the organization. So it utilizes methods for identifying the worth and the value of the job. So the first method that we will discuss related to the job evaluation, that is ranking method. So it is the simplest method. Here in this method, the jobs, as we know that in organization there are many number of jobs that are going on for the production, or many jobs are being done by an organization. So in this method, the comparison is done between the jobs based on its overall worth to the organization. So different jobs that is manufactured by the organization, that jobs comparison is done with each other based on its overall worth to the organization. So this is the first method, ranking method. Then it is the simplest of method amongst other. Then each job as a whole is compared with other, and comparison of job goes on until all the jobs have been evaluated and ranked. So suppose there are 10 jobs that the industry or the organization is manufacturing, then the comparison is done until all the jobs that has been evaluated and ranked based on its worth. Each and every job will be evaluated, will be examined, and then it will be ranked among each other based on its worth. Next point. All jobs are ranked based on its importance from the highest to the lowest. So the job which is of the highest importance, that will be ranked at the higher level. The less important job, that will be at the lowest place. So based on its importance, the job will be ranked accordingly. Advantages, we will see the advantages of ranking method. It is simple and fast, can be easily mastered. One can easily have a grip on this, because you are just ranking based on the value, based on the worth of the job, overall worth of the job in the organization, and you are arranging it according to the highest rank to the lowest. The job with the highest value or the of higher importance, that will be ranked first or at the highest level, and the job with the lowest importance, that will be ranked at the lowest level. Third advantage, suitable for smaller organization. And disadvantage, no commonly accepted base for deciding the rank. There is no such standards or no any basis or no any basics for deciding the ranks. Not very accurate, not suitable for larger organization. So that is all about the ranking method of job evaluation. Second method of discussion, that is grading method. Here the jobs are classified or graded in groups or levels. Here the jobs are classified into the or graded. Here grading is done of the job based on its responsibility, difficulty, importance, levels of equal skills, difficulty, responsibility, importance, and other requirements. Here it is graded in groups. Jobs are classified. So it may be production job, a sales job, or an office job. Each job family can be broken into number of grades. Let us take an example to understand this grading method. Suppose office jobs can be classified into 6 grades. We will grade it from A to F. Grade A involves simple tasks like sorting, whereas grade F involves with those tasks which requires high responsibility and judgment. Each grade carries appropriate monetary value. So here the work is divided, or the job is divided into different grades. Suppose for A grade it requires only simple tasks. It is not that much important. You just need to do sorting out of things. Whereas in grade F it requires high responsibility. The job requires high responsibility. You need to do the judgment of the, for example, you need to do judgment of the dimensions. So according to the grades in which you have distributed or divided the jobs, accordingly the monetary scales will be allocated. So now the advantages, we will see the advantages. It is less subjective as compared to Rankine method, can be easily mastered, takes into account all the factors that a job compromise, how much job is important, how much it is difficult to perform this operation, how much it is time consuming. All those factors are taken into consideration. So it considers all the factors that a job compromise. And the disadvantages, job classification process is cumbersome and time consuming, means it is difficult to classify based on the skills, based on the requirements, based on the difficulty, and time consuming. So it is a disadvantage. Second disadvantage, it does not involve detailed job analysis, and sometimes it is to be correlated the grade of the job with present salary of the workers. So this is all about grading method. Now last method of discussion, that is factor comparison method. In this method, instead of ranking complete jobs, here each job is ranked according to the series of factors. So there are certain factors which they are considering for distinguishing the jobs. So these factors are mental effort, what is the efforts that will be required by the worker to do the job, what are the skills that they will require, what will be the responsibility, whether it is higher responsibility for doing the job or it is less responsibility job, and working conditions. So this, based on these factors, job is ranked based on these 5 factors: how much mental effort is required, how much skills are required, how much it is responsibility is required, and what is the working condition. So accordingly the job is ranked or divided. A will be assigned in this method by comparing the weight factors required for each job. Here the payment will be done considering by all those comparison factors for each job. So accordingly the payment will be done. Wages are assigned to the job in comparison. Wages are assigned to the job in comparison to its ranking on each job factor. Now we will understand with the help of figure. As an example, we are considering those factors of comparison. For example, factors or key jobs. Electrician, daily wage rate is 60. So what are the factors that require? Physical efforts that require 11, mental efforts that is 14, skills required that is 15, and responsibility it is 12, and working condition is 8. That totals about the daily wage rate. So this is having more importance, that's why it is ranked first. Accordingly it will be ranked, because in this method it will require more efforts than fitter. Its daily wage rate is 50. Similarly, its physical efforts that will require 14, mental efforts 10, skill 9, responsibility 8, and working condition 9. Welder, daily wage rate is 40, physical efforts 12, mental efforts 7, skill 8, responsibility 7, and working condition 6. Cleaner, 30 daily wage rate. So for physical efforts you will get 9, for mental efforts you will get 6, for skills you will get 4, and for responsibility you will get 6, for working condition you will get 5. Laborer, daily wage rate is 25, physical efforts is 8, mental efforts required that is 4, skills required that is 6, and responsibility that is 3, and working condition is 4. So in this factor comparison method, it will consider all those factors, and based on these factors, how much mental efforts is required, what is the skills level that is required, what is the responsibility, how much physical efforts will be required, what will be the working conditions. Based on that, the jobs will be ranked. I hope this presentation would have helped you about different methods that the job evaluation utilizes for evaluating job. Thank you.